All right, here we go, guys. Hola, Monica. How you doing? I got some 80s kind of power ballad, classic rock for you today. All right, let's just start easy. Just some little marches, kind of get the hip flexors moving again. There we go. Let me know in the chat if the sound balance gets off at any times or if I get a little bit more difficult to hear. Whatever works. I can make adjustments pretty quickly. Oh, the guitar solos already. Let's add a little reach into this one as well, and maybe even a little turn or twist. In warm-ups, I like to start fairly simple with the movements, taking impact out of it because really it's just about getting movement right now. And with our hip flexors, we've got lots of squat movements or lunge movements, and so this gets activated a lot. All right, from here, let's take our hands up. Let's go squat and rise. So notice I've got a wide base here. I'm gonna step wide, keep my knees out. Get into some deep squats here. Now I say deep squats, but ultimately it's up to you. You're gonna move how your body feels today. So your squat today in the warm-up, just maybe here. That's cool. Reach out with your hands, see how you're feeling in your back. In 3, 2, 1, let's take a step back like a lunge and reach, push the hips forward. Step back like a lunge, reach and push the hips forward. Go. How about I let you know where you're at? That might be beneficial, right? Step back, push the hips forward. Okay. From here, let's turn to the side. Let's start getting down to the ground a little bit. So I'm gonna keep my feet wide. I'm gonna lower myself almost into a squat. I'm gonna walk out to a plank. From here, I drop down to the knees, and I'm gonna rotate to one side. Come back to the knees, up, and walk myself back up, okay? On repeat. So I squat, walk on out to the ground, drop to the knees, rotate over, back, and repeat. Go. I love it. I love it. It's like it's a warm up for our body, but like mentally with the music, it's just like I'm ready to get into it now. All right, let's do one more of those and then stay to the ground. One more of those, stay to the ground. Join me here. So we're gonna do a couple cross mountain climbers and then just open up the hips. So watch this. I'm gonna go knee towards elbow, knee towards elbow. Then I'm gonna take the closest leg and I'm gonna step it wide. Okay, kind of sit my hips into it a little bit. Dropping down to the knee is perfectly fine too. So across, and then I switch, step the knee, and just let my body kind of sink in a little bit. All right, same thing, step across, big leg out, and sink into it. So we're just trying to open up some of the hips a little bit, since we do have a lot of cardio and running kind of movements in today's workout pretty early on, okay? In 3, 2, little torso rotation, one of my favorite warm-ups for the thoracic or the mid-spine. I'm gonna take my fingertips and I'm gonna open up to the side here. Okay, hopefully body temperature is getting a little bit more up there. I'm trying to open from the middle of my back, not from the lumbar, so not a lot of spinning in through the hips, but opening through the rib cage. All right, switch sides. After this, we'll get up on our feet. We'll start moving a little bit and get the heart rate up a bit. All right, in 3, in 2, in 1. Find your feet, and let's just take it to a nice light jumping jack. Now this is where you get to check in on today's workout and how you're feeling. Maybe you had a big day at work. Maybe you've been kind of sitting at a computer desk for a while. Maybe you feel really good. Assess here the jumping jack. Take it out. Get rid of the jump if you're just not feeling it. You can always build up from there. All right, so watch the change here. So I go jumping jack with a little turn. Little turn. It's almost like a little 45-degree turn. You will see some little steps that we do today in our cardio, so I want to make sure we're good for it. In 3, 2, 1. All right, before we start cardio, one movement I want to show you. These are called archer lunge, archer lunges. So we're gonna bring our hands just like we're threading a bow. Watch my feet. I'm gonna step with my feet underneath the hips. I'm gonna step back and turn my foot out. So you see this toe is out. And what I'm gonna do is now I'm just gonna sit back into that glute, keeping this leg straight, and step in. Then I do the same thing on the other side. I step wide, string my bow, and step in, okay? Let's take a couple of those just to get familiar with it, and then we're kick-starting my heart. That's a Motley Crue song right there. Not that we'll have that today, I wish. I wish, but my workouts will be pulled quicker than you can say, kickstart my heart. And we don't want that. Okay, big archer lunges. Feel that stretch through the inside of the leg as well. In 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Little light bounce. Move to the side if you need to. Let me break down what today's workout looks like. You can see on the side of the screen there are 11 rounds. 45 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest. That's going to be pretty consistent through today's workout, okay? So it's easy to remember. Your workout in cardio is going to consist of 8 of a travel move. What does that mean? That means we're running in place. That means we're climbing. That means we're running. That means we're sprinting. It means we're moving to the side. It's a travel. Medieval times, you're traveling on your feet a lot, followed by one movement that's unique in each block. And I'll explain it when I get there. So for instance, the first one, we've got 8 runs on the spot. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I sidestep, get under, sidestep, get under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sidestep, get under, sidestep, get under. Okay? Let's practice it round 1, and then let's nail it round 2. Are we ready? I think so. Let's get into it. 5-second countdown begins in 3, 2, 8 butt kicks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reset, get under, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reset, get under, okay? If you're not jumping, that's fine. Maybe just kick your heels back and pump your arms. And you can still step under and step under all the same. The idea here, backpack on board, sword at our side, running where we need to, and moving through heavy brush, not brush. What's a brush? Nobody knows what a brush is, Travis. 8 runs, step under, step under. When I step under, I keep my chest up, okay? Ready? And rest. 15 seconds, breathe. Eyes on me, new movement, we'll come back to that. You've got 8 high knee tire runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Followed by 1 big jump, step back. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reset. Swing the arms, catch low, step back. Option. You stay low, you pump up the knees, and you take 1 big step. Okay? Visualize like it's a little creek or a river, and you got to get over it. That's the idea there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get over. Now, if you're lifting with 2 legs and landing, so jumping, make sure when you land to sit your hips back, okay? Impact, you shouldn't be slamming on the feet, so land soft. Your jump might not even be that big. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Rest. 15 seconds, eyes on me. We come back through it. You've got 8 mountain climbers this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I step 1 foot forward, I drop the knee, I come up out of a lunge with arms up and block, punch, do whatever you want with your arms, okay? Then right back down and 8 more mountain climbers. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I take 1 leg wide, I drop the knee, I lift up, and I come right back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing, big step, now come up and block. Do something. You add in a little upper body, and without getting too sciencey, you add upper body, you burn more calories. We'll just cut all the description out of it. Trust me, I'm a scientist. Not really, that's actually not true. 8. I am certified, what I say though. Okay, big step, knees, come up, and right back down. 1, 2, 4. And rest. 2 more, then we repeat. 8 fast feet. Take your hands, overhead strike. 8 seconds of fast feet. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count on your own. Overhand, strike, and land into a squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Brace your abs. What does that mean? That means if you were to take a medieval gloved punch into the stomach, how would you react? You can still breathe, but I'm tightening everything here. So when I strike, I tighten everything here. That supports the spine, the low back, everything. Same thing. Fast feet. Bam. And rest. One more. This time. Opposite arm, opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a stealth crawl to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Low bear crawl or stealth crawl to the right. Ready? This is the big one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Get low. Walk across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your feet wide to support your back before you get your hands down. And then using your hands, help support some of your body weight as you move across. Animal movements, animal flow style movements, man, really gets the heart rate moving and gets your full body strengthened. Why wouldn't we, right? Rest coming, climb the mountain. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get low and across. Thanks for the potato. And rest. Back up to the top. Is your heart rate starting to build now? I hope so. Now you know what to expect. So the 8 butt kicks and the step under. All right, ready? 45, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Step under, step under. 1, 2, 3. Step under, step under. In my class, you can almost always guarantee we're gonna do something twice. It gives you a good ample opportunity to understand how the movement feels first. And then this second round, you can either say, you know what? I can go harder, or I'm gonna dial it back down so I can make it to the end. Make it to the end of cardio. 10 minutes, that's still gonna be a workout. Butt kicks, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, step, step. Think about quick transitions. Once you get out of it, quick, quick. 3, 2, 1, rest. It's a quick breather. That's the whole point of cardio. We keep our heart rate elevated for longer. The high knee tires, like we're running through rocks in a brook. And then the big jump. Ready? 45 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Always 8. Big jump over the creek bed and back. Creek bed. Where are you from, Travis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These were all my times back when I was a little kid when I went to the Lake of the Ozarks. Fishing for crawdads and minnows and all that stuff. You jump through the rocks and you say, oh, I'm going to try to get this one. I can get this one. And then missing it and splashing all over everybody. Coming home with mud-covered legs and shoes. Where have you been all day? That was my mom. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Chill. Breathe. The jokes and stories are for distractions. Makes the workout easier. All right, we come down to the ground. Remember, we got the mountain climbers, and then we step up and step down out of the mountain, out of the lunge. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then reset. Take the foot. Drop the knee. Get up. Maybe you guard. Maybe you strike. Maybe you do something. And then you come right back down into that mountain climber. If you're feeling fresh, you're feeling good, take advantage of the mountain climbers. So really run. Really get the legs moving here. Bop, 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 bop. And then take your time. Keep the chest up. Rise out of it. Come back down. And then get back into the mountain climber. The first movement is our big cardio movement. The second movement is just, well, it's a cardio movement too, but it's inspired off of something. I don't know yet, but inspired off of something. Okay, rest. Next round, we're back up on our feet. This time it's the 8 seconds of fast feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count on your own. And then the big overhead strike. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to go over one shoulder. And then strike down. Like I've got a big flail. Wham! Make it your own. That's the whole point of this channel. Fitness is just, it's movement. Keep things controlled, but have fun. 1, 2, 3. Chase him down. Chase him down. He's running. He's running. You can see the old enemies behind you, and then bam! Take him down. Pretty aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam! That's the big League of Legends Darius dunk. That was my dunk. Rest. Chill, breathe. Shake it out. Okay, we did the fast feet. We got 2 more rounds. You can see it on the clock. So the high knee climbers and the stealth march, okay? So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get down to the ground. Quiet, prowl, and then back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get low, quiet, a little prowl over to the left and over to the right. Okay? How you feeling there, Monica? 7 by 57. How's it looking? Keep it coming. You've got 1 round after this, 1 round of 45 seconds. A new movement just to get the heart rate spiked right there at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Come down. Nice and low. Like an assassin getting ready to losing these bets to town. That's no good. No losing bets. Rest. Okay, I need your ears real quick. It's a new move. Something we haven't seen before. 8 short switch stances. 1 kick. Okay, last 45 seconds. Let's just go. So I switch my feet. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You choose a leg, kick them, get out of the way. Anybody played Chivalry 2? The kick. That's how you knock their guard away. Knock their guard away and then you can attack. So step 1, step 2, step 3, 8 times. And then bam, big kick. Maybe it's just a boo football kick, a stomp kick. Almost there, almost to the rest. Cardio's over, just like that. 3, 2, 1, recover. Ooh, boy, I'm sweating. The ponytail makes me feel like I'm a real, fighter here today. Awesome. Grab a drink. You've earned it in that first round. Moving right along. So while you recover, chill, maybe some steps side to side, and grab whatever weights you're using today. Could be a dumbbell, could be a book bag with soup cans or whatever. It could just be soup cans, something that you can hold on to, books, whatever it ends up being. You can grab anything, a cat, a dog, depending on how big it is, because that's a real challenge. All right, so we've got a couple rounds, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of recovery. Wow. Yes, the Owen Wilson wow. That's always a win if I can see that. All right, so we've got 5 different movements that we repeat twice with another 45 by 15 finisher at the end, okay? So the movement, our first movement, 45 seconds of work, I'm calling them backpack get-up squats. But really all this means, whatever you're using, you're gonna kind of like wear or hold up like you have a backpack. So if I have 2 dumbbells, I'm gonna hold them up by my shoulders. If I've got a book bag, I might actually hold that right over the side and work into some squats here. Okay, just like an old traveler getting ready to move around, you gotta be able to move and lift, okay? 45 seconds, 15 seconds rest, and then we'll move on with our next moves. Let's do it. I'm gonna use the weights today. The weights today. So we'll hold them up like a little backpack, and then it's big squats. Here we go. Feet out wide, squat, and rise. 45 seconds here. Now this is level 1, and you can adjust or move the weight however you want to, okay? Move 2, or level 2, bring that knee up. Like you're getting up and lifting up onto a rock, or like moving into the wilderness. Get the knee up like you're lifting up. So squat, knee lift. Squat, knee lift. remember, with any of our movements today, you don't even have to use weights. Especially if you're just kind of getting back into fitness again, I recommend not using weights. Just get the movement patterns down. You can always add. We can always add if it gets a little easier. But if it hurts, we don't want to come back. Okay, rest. 15 seconds. The archer lunge. Start without weight. I'm going to do one side at a time. So I step wide, archer back and in. Ready? 45 seconds, and let's go. Your option, of course, is to take a weight and get a big shoulder burn into that one as well. Monica, I know you just grabbed a big weight for this, right? How's that feel? Remember, it's all about the feet. So watch, I'm facing forward, and then I turn out and sit back into that glute. And by glute, I mean the butt cheek. I step out wide, and then I sit back into this butt. Push the knee out, and then push myself back in. Okay? Pretty unique movement. Rest. We will come back to that, but first, a unweighted movement. Hand release push-ups. Knees or toes. That means come down to the ground. Release your hand from the ground by pushing, squeezing your back, and then push yourself back up. Okay? 45 seconds. Here we go. Down, release, and rise. Down, release, and rise. Think about how difficult that is back in the day. A knight clad in like 50 pounds of armor, weapons, gets knocked down to the ground, or a knight who gets jousted off the ground. That is a lot of weight they're moving around. So feel what it feels like to really like take your whole body weight and lift it. Why not? It's a great thing about push-ups. Push-ups apply to anything. Almost to the rest. And chill. Ooh. I'm feeling a little bit of like, it's nice soft like Foreigner or REO Speedwagon or something. Okay, so now we do archers on the other side. So I take the big step out, archer, and back. Okay, ready? 45 seconds, let's go. Now I'm gonna talk about what it looks like I'm doing in my hips, okay? The big thing is I'm keeping my core straight, I'm keeping my spine neutral, and I'm sitting back, so I'm putting all that work right here, right on that outside glute. It's a huge muscle, helps to not only burn calories, but glutes are something we sit on a lot when we're sedentary, so it's something that needs a little bit more activation. So movements that really rely on getting it to work are great. Really think about it. So when you sink back into it, push in through your heel and proactively squeeze your butt. So you feel that tightening up back there. All right, rest. Rest, rest, rest. All right, on knees, toes, one weight, two weights, doesn't matter. You've got kickbacks, dumbbell kickbacks. Ready? Let's go. 45 seconds, or you can always take one weight and practice kind of that overhand strike movement that we did. Depends on which one you want, okay? This might be a little too heavy weight-wise, so come up here if that's the case, okay? If it feels good, then stay here and brace here. That means stay here, stay in the movement, and brace here as in before. Back of the arms, why work the back of the arms like this? Because anytime we punch, we strike, triceps are responsible for a lot of power that comes out of the arms through extension here. All right, rest. Shake it on out, we go back to the top. So we got those big backpack squats. Go ahead and get set up for it. And if you can, bring that knee lift into it. So I'm gonna go with just one right here. All right, squat, knee lift. Squat, knee lift. What a dreamy John Hughes song we got going on right now. This is the ballad. Not necessarily a power ballad, but a ballad. How's the range feeling on the squats? Feeling discomfort? If so, shorten it. We can still focus on what's happening here, even if we move a little shorter in that squat. There is no requirement on how low you need to get right now. It's what your body has the ability to do. Oh, here we go. Rest. Rest. Now we're shredding. Okay, so we did the squat lunge. Now let's go back to the archer. This time on the right side or whichever one you started with. Weight, no weight, doesn't matter. Ready? Let's go. Take a big step. Archer and back. Now that you're starting to get a feel for it, challenge yourself by watch my feet, watch my legs. I come back and I stay low. I stay bent in the movement. So I step out, archer, and I stay low in the movement. That guarantees that I'm getting more work into my quads, more work into my lower body in general. Maybe let's just bring that. Rip. Oh, yeah. When I see that for Monica, that means I've given you something good. Giving you something good to work on. Nice job. Rest coming and chill. Rest. Legs. Legs, legs, legs. Okay, the hand release push-ups are where we're at. You may be doing these on the wall. And just focus on regular push-ups. Doesn't matter about the hand release, okay? Come on down, whatever way you're doing it. 3, 2, 1, go. You might also have like a desk or a table where you can do the same thing. A little bit of elevation makes it a little bit easier while you learn the push-up movement, while your muscles get strong enough to be able to support body weight. We all start somewhere. That's what movement's all about. When we were kids, we couldn't run, we had to crawl everywhere. Some of us, we couldn't even crawl yet. Like, everything takes a little bit of time. That little squeeze in the back. Rest. Okay. Back to the archers. So we go back to the legs. You can see how we're kind of swapping from upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. All right, ready? Big step, open up, and archers, sit back into it. Big step, archers. Now we can continue to focus on our posterior here. I know it's a leg movement, but when we sit at a computer desk, we're rounded. So if we can open up our chest and really actually focus on engaging these back posterior or rear deltoid, rear shoulder movements, it's just building more mind-muscle connection, which helps the muscle to remember how to do this and that it does it more often. And rest. Whew, I don't even have to use weight and I can feel it all working. Okay, last two movements. One you've seen before and one that's new. So we go back to the kickbacks or triceps in whatever way you want to. Okay, just grab a weight. I'll show how we do this with the bag. I may just hold that right over, ready, and go. Pull straight up and down. I try to keep my elbows in a little bit. And you do not need a lot of weight here, okay? What you do not want to do from this position with weight overhead is arch back. Instead, take that same ab brace we practice, punch to the stomach, brace it a little bit, which takes you from here to right here, and then focus on that movement, okay? Back injuries are where, like, a high percentage, I don't know the exact, a high percentage of injuries, we got low back pain. All right, rest. Final movement. You need one weight or one bag. We're working into the back. Warrior, pulling the sword from the stone. So I stagger, I lift, I drop, I switch. I lift, I drop, I switch. All right, 45, let's go. It's the only time we do it. Stay low and keep your chest up. Limit your rounding in the back. Reach and pull. If you need to, put it on a couch. So you're reaching with a little bit more height. and keeping work out of the back. Come on, let's go, finish it up. 5 more seconds, incoming. Switch, pull, 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 and recover. Big breath. Whew. Okay, take the weights, move them out of the way. You officially do not need them anymore. We're just under 15 minutes in class, and about 10 of it is going to be focused on core, and then we stretch out with a couple movements based off of what we did today, okay? And I can assure you we'll be doing some back, hips, and glute stuff. Okay, so this one, same concept in the sense that it's 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of something else. This time, listen up, 45 seconds of a move, 15 seconds active recovery. That means we're gonna hold something, then back to 45 seconds of work, because our core grows and strengthens up when it takes work outside of its comfort zone. And right now we use it a lot. So today we're gonna limit the rest. So watch and it'll start to make sense. Plank twist. So from here, I'm rotating just to the right, okay? For 15 seconds after that, I drop down and I hold my hover. Then I'll come back up and I've got 45 seconds on the other side. Then we rest. Yeah. Let's see how this works, how this feels. Come on down. Let's get rolling. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Open and down. Now watch, I'm gonna start on the knees just so you can see what's happening. And then you can progress it or regress it. So you can see I'm on my knees and I lift the knee closest to you with the hand and I turn to the side. This is another really great movement to use elevation on. Okay, so even if I'm here, I can lean into the work a little bit, pull my shoulders back, and I twist and rotate. So I get some shoulder work, and I'm focusing when I exhale, rotate from the core. Okay, get ready, our hold in the plank. Ready? Drop down, hold, 15 seconds. So just push out of the forearms, knees or toes. But try and stay stable. Keep your back nice and straight. We begin on the other side. 45 seconds, let's go. If you need to, you can always shake out at any time. And then we go right into it. Yeah, core's a little repetitive today. Core is kind of like level 2 into level 3 almost. But again, just like everything, there are different tiers of how you can move in this movement to make it successful for you. One is not better than the other. Your body responds and it says, hey, that's hard. And if your body says, hey, that's hard, then change is happening. So it doesn't matter what movement it is. I might be down. Again, I might be on that elevation, focusing on really reaching through the core, and rest. I didn't see the timer. Looks like we were in rest. Same concept, some different things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a wide stance. I'm gonna bend into one leg. I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna chop them up and across. From here, chop up and across, okay? Just one side, ready? Begin. So I sink into it like a lateral lunge and then strike and across. Lateral lunge, strike and across. Visualize you got like a big rock in your hand. Pick up and throw it. Pick up, throw it. Pick up, throw it. You might think, it's a lot of leg, Travis. This movement incorporates the legs, and as you push through the legs, that energy comes through the core and out through the hands, which is why we have our hands out here. Scoop and out. We hold the squat in 3, 2, keep the feet wide, knees out, hold squat, hands out. I'm gonna add just a couple seconds to this. Just what you wanna hear, right? And then we hit the other side. 3, 2, 1. Reset, toes angled out. Sink to the other side now, scoop and throw. Scoop, throw. Scoop, and throw. Think about how your abs are working here. Exhale as you come up. Yeah, the wow again. Yes, double wow today. Much wow. Whoa, that's a full rainbow all the way. 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds, you're on your back. Traditional core work to finish us off. Legs up, arms up. You've got just crunches. 45 seconds, here we go. Nothing crazy about this one, okay? At some point, we just got to do what we're used to. You can keep your legs down. You can swing your arms to help get the body weight up, okay? You might just be crunching, which is cool too. This is where you just get the opportunity to finish your workout today. You take everything that we did, all the challenges, and you say, okay, now I'm almost there. I don't have to think about anything else. Now I'm almost there, almost done. 2, 1, rest. One more time. Okay, planks with the twist. Now that you know what to expect and you know what you're going to be feeling and where you're going to be feeling it, either come down to hover, make it a little bit tougher, modify however you need to, okay? 45 seconds. So I'm going to come down onto my forearms. I'm going to cross my arms so then I can open up like this and just work one side. We've got a big focus in our core with a lot of thoracic or rotational movement, which is why we spend some time opening that up there in the warm-up as well. Just because we can get this stronger or understand how the core helps and is involved here, hopefully it can take some negative pressure away from what we feel in our low back. All right, come on down, hold it. Hold that hover, 15 seconds, only 15 seconds, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Before we go into the other side, you can always drop the legs real quick, shake out the arms. All right, get ready, hit the other side, 2, 1, hit the other side. Oh, if you're with me, you sit into a child's pose real quick, kind of get your composure, and then right to the other side. Ooh, I like the sound of this one already. It's like the Who. Constantly rotate. Little sticks as well. Remember, this time-based stuff, take rest whenever you need it. You might be yelling at the screen like, Travis, just shut up. Get back into the movement. Do it yourself. Rest. 15 seconds. We go back to the wood chops. If that was easy in the first round, you can grab 5 pounds or less. Okay, nothing too big. If not, I recommend just sticking with the movement, okay? So you sink the wood chop, scoop, throw it to the side. Scoop, throw it to the side. Scoop, throw it. Now watch my back leg. As I lift, I actually lift the heel and turn in the leg a little bit. I get a little rotation, which helps me in how I use my core as well. You might just be here today. Pick up, put it on something. Pick up, put it on something. This is that word you've heard, functional movement. Drop a squat, hold. 15 seconds, hold. Functional means things you do every day, like pick up things and put it on a shelf, okay? So hopefully this prevents us from hurting ourselves when we do these simple things at home. All right, pick up, other side. Pick up, other side. Or, you know, maybe you've got a small child and you're like, no, stop playing in there. Go to your room. And And that's a good, like, pick up and go to your room. The go to your room throw. That's not good, Travis. Scoop and rotate. Scoop, rotate. At least someone has fun in these workouts. Almost to the break. Rest. Perfect 10. Okay, here we go. So we're on our back again. We've got the double crunches. We're gonna roll into a hover and hold it there. These are our last 2 sets, and then we go into recovery mode. You got crunches. Just try and get your shoulders off the mat, slightly off the mat. If your back is arching, then press it down, okay? You see this? My back is up right now. You can see my rib cage popped. And I press it down. My whole pelvis tilts back. And then I get into my crunch. Just think how good it's gonna feel. How good is it gonna feel knowing you did? Knowing you came in here, took on all the challenges. Rest, 15 seconds. Roll on over, 45-second hover hold. We started there, we end there. Man, it's the king of core exercises. We gotta just stay there. All right, here it is, 45. If there's one thing you're gonna get better at in my class, it's gonna be holding hovers or planks. All right, come on down to the forearms. Your knees is a great place to start because it helps you to understand the movement first. Your core has to learn it. If the core is just too weak or not ready for it, then the back takes it all. And that does us no good. So stay on the knees until you feel it here. So breathe, draw the belly button up and in slightly, not holding your breath, but just keeping it tight. Shoulders peeled away from the ears. If I'm off the feet, I'm squeezing my legs. Last couple seconds. Last couple seconds. Rest. And you are out of it. Woo! Sit back, child's pose. Take your knees wide to allow your body to kind of sit in. This should feel great. Take a couple deep breaths. All right, we did some rotation today, so watch this. The hand furthest away from me, I come up. I'm gonna rotate it under, and I'm gonna sit kind of right onto the shoulder. Okay, so just a little twist here. I use this other hand just to hold myself up and support a gentle twist here. Okay, that might not feel good. You might not be twisting as much, and that's okay. No shame whatsoever. All right, come up, rotate to the other side, so same thing. I thread under, and then I just place myself down. Little shoulder stretch, and if I can take that back arm and push away from the floor, that's where I'm gonna get a little bit of that rotational stretch. Big inhales. Your breathing helps you to stretch right now. Okay, we don't need to be like smashing into people's faces right now. Let's see if I can go back to where was the, here we go, something a little more chill. It's just a little too much. Okay, so let's go to the glutes here for one of our big stretches for today. So I'm back into these all 4 positions. I'm gonna take one leg and I'm gonna bring it in between my hands. My back leg, I'm gonna bring it 90 degrees. So I've got 90 degrees in my back leg, 90 degrees in my front leg. I turn towards my front knee and gently pull myself over, okay? If you have the flexibility and feel really good here, you can take the back leg, extend it, and then sink that hip down towards your foot. Okay, you might look at that and be like, woo, not happening today, Travis. Cool, don't worry about it. Keep that leg up. Oh, the troll face. Damn troll face. Where am I? How about that? Is that a good one? Is that a good picture, good clip? Okay, switch it. I think that's one of my favorite things about having the stickers is that sometimes if their faces or they're pretty fun, I can use them in the workout. Turn, rotate down, just kind of gently move around. All right, bring yourself on up. Shake out the arms. I'm going to give you an opportunity here to take whatever stretches you would like to. Good hip flexor stretch or into a hamstring stretch. Did a lot of leg focused stuff today here as well. So any of the moves that you're seeing right now would be good to hold for a good 20 to 30 seconds. And what's great is I'm going to like be right back, but I'm also going to stop stream and stop record and then start it back up again. So you get a chance to see, so if you missed it or just came in halfway through or want to see the movements again, they should show up as my previous stream, so then you just watch it again to see which ones they are. Other than that, shake it on out. And that's the work today. That's what I have planned for us. 45 minutes, Renaissance inspired or medieval inspired. We started the workout with some running, some traveling, moving through the brush, climbing over rocks, getting to our opponent was pretty much kind of the goal of cardio, being stealthy. And then we got our backpack on, did some squats, we did some archer lunges and strength. Our core work was a lot of just taking advantage of the time, wood chops as well, just kind of like how do we fortify the space we're in, you know, just some movements that we do not only in the medieval times, but kind of like every day as well. So hopefully it worked out. Hopefully you enjoyed it, whether you're watching it live or rewatching it. Please reach out with any questions you may have. I am very thankful for any follows, any comments as well. So both help me in feedback and in growth. But other than that, I think that's all I got for the workout, at least.
Same team, Farva, same team. There's the headshot. Come on. Come on. You stand there for 2 seconds, I'm going to fucking clip. There's another one. I need help over here, looks like. Well, then let's help. Oh, shit.